Welcome to the LARA News Link, brought to you by the Michigan Department of Licensing and Regulatory Affairs, where we are always customer-driven and business-minded. I'm Neva Civilis, your host for this edition. Michigan's economy is officially open to the world. That's according to state and city officials at a recent press event celebrating the opening of the new Upwardly Global office in downtown Detroit. Upwardly Global is an organization that helps legal skilled immigrants and refugees rebuild their careers through specialized training and job search preparedness. To learn more about the organization's mission and why its partnership is important to the state of Michigan, the Newslink spoke with a few stakeholders at the event.
Upwardly Global is a national nonprofit organization that is working and has a focus on making sure that our work-certified immigrants and refugees are being utilized to the fullest potential of their skills. Oftentimes we have immigrants and refugees who are able to work in the United States, who do not need specific visas to work in the United States, who are here with an education and work experience that was developed in their home country. But because they do not know the U.S. systems for applications, they do not know the U.S. network system, they are usually in jobs that are not fulfilling their abilities. So Upwardly Global is saying, look, there's 47,000 of those immigrants and refugees here in the state of Michigan. They are underutilized, and we want to be helpful to the state of Michigan in identifying them, giving them the necessary training and assistance to be able to give them the full opportunity to participate in our growing economy.
Statistically, for every job that an immigrant gets in their chosen profession, there's spin-off to the employment. They create other jobs. It's really an economic driver. LARA is probably the largest of the licensing regulatory entities in the state. So we have been working with Upwardly Global for probably up to a year on making license guides and making information available on the professions that we licensed. Oftentimes, foreign-trained and foreign-credentialed immigrants have a difficult time translating their experience or education into the regulatory construct that we administer in LARA. We try and create a bridge for that.
Every time that we talk about immigration at a level that has not a political connotation but focus on what immigrants could bring to the economy of the country, I think is always positive. What it's bringing is the ability to put together all those resources that we are, as different communities or different groups in the state of Michigan, bring it together and be able to maximize the resources. I think that's the most difficult aspect when we talk about immigration or when we talk about issues like this, is to say, okay, are we doubling efforts? Are we using resources that someone else already has? In other words, we're not reinventing the wheel. And they are doing a great job in New York. They have done a great job in San Francisco. So we welcome them here to Michigan.
To learn more about LARA's online resource for skilled immigrants, visit LARA's website at michigan.gov/LARA. To learn more about Upwardly Global, visit their website at upwardlyglobal.org. And finally, Michigan summers get hot. So the Michigan Occupational Safety and Health Administration, MIOSHA, wants employers and workers to remember 3 simple words when working this summer: water, rest, shade. In 2012, nationally, there were 31 heat-related worker deaths and a little over 4,000 heat-related worker illnesses. Heat illness initially may manifest as heat rash or heat cramps, but can quickly escalate to heat exhaustion and then heat stroke. These illnesses and deaths can be prevented by taking some simple precautions. When working outside during hot weather, workers should remember to drink water often, rest in the shade, and learn the signs of heat illness and what to do in an emergency. Visit michigan.gov/MIOSHA for a link to Federal OSHA's website for these tips and more resources to prevent heat illness, including fact sheets, posters, and training guides for employers and workers. And that concludes this edition of the LARA News Link. To stay connected with all the latest information, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And as always, you can subscribe to the LARA YouTube page. So until next time, thanks for watching and take care.